All right, so now it's live and it's on and we in here. So look, this is the Elizabeth Podcast, and I'm the host Tyrone, and I got a special guest, and I'll introduce my guest so you can go ahead and tell them who you are and what you do and whatever you want to tell them. So go ahead.
Hello, it's me, um, Barbara Bush. I'm just here to let y'all know, I'm back and I'm black.
What? What? Why are you here? Why are you here?
I rose from the dead. What do you mean? It's me, Barbara Bush.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Thot Squad. I make raps about quitting your job and shaking your ass.
That sounds about right. Um, so I just saw you on TikTok. I saw like your what the fucking around song or whatever, and I was like, this shit is wild. This is kind of crazy. This girl's kind of wild, but it was like a vibe, and I liked it. So then I went on Apple Music and started downloading music, and I didn't never think nothing of it. I was just like, I like this music, and that's what I usually do. And sometimes I go and I like put little videos up, stitch people, promote shit. And I was just like, I'm gonna promote it and all that. And then it was like, oh, she gonna be at J1Con. Just a coincidence that my new TikTok, I mean my new my podcasting partners was like, we do J1Con every year. And I was like, oh shit. So I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna do my panel and I'm gonna be on my podcast shit. And then I told them before we left, I said, I'm gonna meet that Thot Squad girl. So that was my plan. And I didn't understand that you were gonna be right there. I
Oh
thought
yeah,
like
I was right there.
no, but I thought like you were. See. Remember when you kept saying that you're not famous for real, but people think you are? That's me.
Facts.
That's me. I thought you were famous. So when it said you were going to be at J1Con, I was all like, I'm gonna find a way. I'm gonna sneak in the back. I'm gonna do all this shit to meet you. And then I walk in and you were right there.
Yeah, it's really weird because I think that it's a combination of what TikTok is now and how like it used to be if you see people on TV, those are famous people. Those people seem far away. But like now anybody can be right in your face and it still seems like they're far away. But it's like, no, I'm right here. You can see me. And that plus like the quality of our videos seems very professional, but we do it all on an iPhone. And so people are like, oh my gosh, I love you. You are my favorite and do do do. And I saw you on TikTok and do do do. And I'm like, me? Me?
and that's
Me?
and that's 100% facts because I look at your shit and I listen to your music and I listen to your songs and I see how y'all produce y'all videos, right? And that's what I thought. I'm like, who is she signed to? Who is the record label? Who's putting this out? Because it looks like record labels is putting this shit out. Like the promotion looks like real live, like record label shit. So I swore you was the famous person, and I was planning on it. I was gonna do some stalker shit. Like I was like, I'm gonna find this girl, and I walk up and you right there, and then it's still bad because I'm still kind of like, do I walk up on her? Like, can I talk to her? I'm like, what do I do? And then I walk up on you like, hey, you want some stickers? I'm like, stickers? What the fuck?
So for the people don't know, so when I go places, like the conventions and stuff, I'll set up my table and everything. And the point of that was to let people know I existed and I was going to be at the after party. And how else do you get people's attention? Free things. And so we give out stickers for free. And then once I get you in there with the stickers, I'm like, you should come to the party.
And I was just
And
like,
then
oh.
and then you're trapped, and then I got you forever.
And I like to stand on business. And stand on business means if I say I like you and I want to support you and I want to be part of whatever you got going on, I got to support. That's why I was like, I'm going to buy one of them shirts. You know what I mean? Even though that
Mm-hmm.
shirt wasn't for me, I was like, I'm going to buy one of them shirts, because I gotta support them right here. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to wear this shirt. I didn't want to wear it because it's
Cause let
top.
me tell y'all, cause Lisper was like, "What you got? What you got?" So I got bags and I got shirts. That's all I had. And he was like, well, I can't wear that. Oh no. And then I was like, well, you got a lady in your life, you got a sister or something, get it as a present. And so he said he was gonna get it for his thought sister. I said it. I hope your sister watched this. Sister of Lisper sister. He called you a thought, and he said he was gonna give that to you for Christmas. But then I seen him later on, and he had the shirt on, and I was like, "See, I knew you was a thought in your heart.
Well,
I knew
first
you
of
was a
all,
thought in your heart."
don't be on here trying to dry snitch because I've called my sisters worse things than that to their face. So, so thought ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I mean? I'm not hurting nobody's feelings around here because my sisters know I call them whatever.
That's
The
very
other thing
funny.
is, so then you was like you was performing, and then you was like come to the performance, and I'm like you once again support, and I thought, and then once again still thinks you was famous. I'm like, how much is this fucking show going to be? What's going on with it? Blah blah blah. And then they were just like, come on in, everybody, just come on in. I'm like, I
Yeah,
just, and
yeah.
then
I didn't know. So I didn't know that there was a cost to the after party, but they were selling tickets. But like you was with me, so I had your back, homie.
yeah, that's why I said they were just like, oh, they knew what, just come on in. I was like, okay, cool. I'm just gonna come on in. And then it was just like, okay, so now I gotta put this fucking shirt on because I'm in here. And I don't want to be nutty, but I want her to see me. I want her to know I'm in here. So I was like, the shirt was yellow, it was bright and light. When she looks out, she can see me in there. So I put that shirt on and it worked out. And then you
Yes,
came
see,
back out too. Got off stage and came right back out with the people.
exactly. And
And
that's
I,
like, cause like people think it's a big old operation. It's literally just me and my fiance Ben. Like that's it. And Joe comes with us too sometimes, and that's my best friend. But like on the every single day, it's just me and Ben trying to make stuff happen, sending out emails, going to the show. Um, and it's like, well, if I'm done with my stuff, but I'm trying to sell products, I gotta be out there slanging them shirts. Who ain't nobody else gonna do it for
I'll do it for you.
me?
Look, this shirt I got on right now is from it's another rapper that I met on like Instagram, TikTok, and up in
Ooh,
New York,
I
and
like that.
she doing some big things too, and I show my support. As soon as I saw her video with this shirt on, I'm like, I need that. You know what I mean? And we the only two on the planet that got it. Her cousin made it exclusive, one for her, one for me. You know what I mean? Now
Yes,
you ain't getting this. You ain't
fashion.
getting this, but I
Okay.
got it because I'm supportive and I show support and so that's I try to push anybody that I think I can push, even though I ain't nobody to be pushing folks. You know what I mean?
But
But
that's what's amazing about it is because I think that what has really driven this success is the fan base that we've created. Because it's like just like I'm talking to you now, or like in the live or whatever, like having that authentic connection with people and like looking them in the eye and it's like, no, we're the same. I just rap about my coochie sometimes. Like but yeah, like, and I think like the more smaller people, I'd rather have like 1,000 like smaller people know about me than like 10 big people know about me, if that makes sense. Like, because there's more regular people in this world than famous people or celebrities or influencers. So it's like the more, those are the people that are going to buy the shirts. Those are the people that are going to come out to the concerts. Like, those are the people that's going to listen to the music all day. Like, so yeah, I forgot where I was going with that. My ADHD kicked in, but yeah.
I don't know where I'll be going. If you ever listen to my podcast, I don't never know where the fuck I'll be going with it. Drinking and it spirals. I bring it back though. I be bringing it back because I'm good at bringing it back. But sometimes that shit spiral and I just let it go. You
That's
know what I
really
mean?
funny.
I don't have time for take twos. You know what I mean? So when I
Okay,
go in
yes.
there and start talking, whatever comes out comes out. You know, and I ain't worried about cancel culture because I ain't shit. Like they can't cancel me because I don't got nothing to be canceled. You know what I mean? So I ain't
I
sweating.
often say, like, how could I cancel you if I wasn't subscribed? Because, like, what happened? Something happened with Soldier Boy, I think. and he was getting quote unquote canceled. And I was like my friend was like, "Are you still gonna listen to Soulja Boy?" And I was like, "I wasn't subscribed." Let me tell you what I know about Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy, tell him you crank that Soulja Boy. That's over 10 years old. He's already he's expired milk now. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and also when it comes to cancel culture, unless you like do something extremely horrendous, there's still gonna be people out there that still 100% support you 10 toes down. Like, there's people out here right now still like Tory Lanez. Oh my god, I love Tory Lanez so much. Oh my god, like, you know what I'm saying?
He shot a bitch, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's shooting women's.
I don't mean to say it like, see, but see, this is why I get canceled, because I'm just like, he shot a bitch. That's ignorant. But I don't know how else, I don't know how else to say the shit that I want to say. Like, this is how I talk.
Just talk like yourself, okay?
Yeah, this is how I get down. And then people be like, I can't go on TikTok live. I can't do none of that shit because I be talking too much shit. And so they been, and it's like for cussing, it's like
So
I'm
here's
black.
what I
I'm from the
learned about
community.
TikTok Live, because
I'm from a
I would get
community of
banned
cuss.
once a month off of TikTok. And what I learned is that they look for the volume in which you say stuff, and then there's certain keywords. So the very first time I got kicked off of TikTok Live, I was talking about celebrities who are definitely gay, but they ain't confirmed. And so I was talking about like Lil Richard. I was like, Lil Richard, I know he was kissing some men's. And then I was like, Eddie Murphy, I've heard he's gay. And like, but because I'm loud, and TikTok doesn't understand black people, that loud does not mean aggressive or angry. Loud just means I'm talking.
Yeah.
So TikTok interpreted me saying loud and me being gay, saying gay, as bashing gay people, and they cut me off. They said, "Girl, you cannot go live for 7 days." Haha. There was that one. One time I made a joke. My friend, his name is Jay Pitts, and I was like, "Y'all go subscribe to Jay Pitts OnlyFans. It's called Just the Pits, where he only has pictures of his pits." And they cut me off for saying that, for saying just the words OnlyFans, not like I was promoting or anything. Like, yeah, TikTok, you really gotta just be like, 1, 2, buckle my shoe, 3, 4, shut the door,
Wait.
and that's it.
But Little Richard is not confirmed homosexual because I thought he was confirmed. I thought we all knew that shit. Like,
I mean,
we
we know
Allie
it, but he never
McNally,
said it out his mouth to nobody.
Oh, he never did. No, Memphis ain't never said nothing about Little. Oh no, I thought Little Richard was out there, bro. I thought the closet been open on that motherfucker. I could be wrong though. I mean, I don't know, but I know that this is why I started podcasting, because I be at work, I be out in the world talking a bunch of shit. And people just be like, Tyrone, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? And I can't, it's in my body and I need it out, right? And so I'm like, I need to get this shit out that be in my head. And so somebody told me to go on TikTok. And I was like, I don't fuck with TikTok. Because I got daughters, they teenagers, they fuck with TikTok. And all the time when I see them TikTok, and they doing some dumbass shit, some dancing, some bullshit. So I thought TikTok was some bullshit. And so I was like, fuck it, I'll do a podcast. So I started doing my podcast for a while, and then it just kept coming up. Go on TikTok, go on TikTok, go on TikTok. And I'm like, fuck it, I'll try this TikTok shit. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, this is my spot right here. And then
Yes, it's like there's so many different sides and elements to TikTok. Like, of course, there's like we're doing TikTok dance. That's like that, like the kids do. But there's like book talk. There's farm talk. There's water talk. Like, there's so many different sides of TikTok.
um, but let me just say this, right? This is why I stand on business, right? So I told
Okay.
Biggie Cook, because I'm proper with her, and I'm telling you too, man. Look, when the price go up, don't forget about me here or down here. Because I don't have no problem with grabbing your coattail and hanging on. You know what I mean? Because the price might not go up on me, but the price will go up on you, and I feel like I was a part of it, and I feel like I should still be a part of it. So when the price go up, you give me another little interview or something, or just when you get to where you want to be, just say, hey, Lisbon's down here. I don't
Just so you know, everybody, just so you know, Lisper did pay me to be on the podcast. He was on my live stream like, when am I gonna be on the podcast? How much would it cost? How much would it cost? I don't like people spending their own money on me. I gotta learn to be okay with that. I'm going through a journey. But I was like, $1 cash at me. I forgot that Lisper had my cash app because he bought the shirt. When he bought the shirt from me, he did it through the cash app. I forgot he had my cash app. And I was like, yeah, cash app me. $1. $1 cash app. And then he was like, okay, I sent it. And I was like, what?
Because I don't got time to fuck around. I don't got time to fuck around. When I stand on business, right? And so, like, even with Bigger Cook, even with anybody, even people that ain't famous, it's like, if I feel like you good enough to come on my podcast, even though most of the people that I want on here, I want to tear them up because they be talking shit, and I want to tear them up. For real, my
tear
podcast
up, Lisper.
It's for aggression. Like,
tear
if you got a different take from what I got, and I feel like you can intelligently, because even though I say these cuss words, I'm still intelligent with my shit.
Okay, yes.
I can intelligently cuss you the fuck out. You know what I mean? So
yes.
When I bring people on, I think that they have takes that I like. I think that they're intelligent in their conversation, and I think that they might be a good debate for me. And I want them on here so I can tear them apart.
Yes. Let's have a debate, Lisper.
Debate about what? You don't want to do that. You want to do
that. Let's have a debate.
You. I like you. So don't.
Let's have a debate right now. What's your favorite ice cream?
Agree, though.
What you say?
I feel like we can't debate because I feel like we might agree on a lot of shit. You seem like you got my vibe.
What's your favorite ice cream?
Vagina.
I can't. I'm trying to put you on the ceiling.
No, I'm just saying. No, my real life favorite ice cream is butter almond ice cream.
Butter almond? Okay, here we go. Butter almond.
Time out. Wait a second. You didn't even let me get a chance to say why. Like, you just jumping in.
Go ahead.
I wasn't finished talking.
Go ahead.
Butter pecan ice cream because I don't generally like soft stuff like ice creams and puddings and that kind of stuff. I don't generally like that because it's soft, the texture is funny. But with the almonds in there, it gives it a little bit of crunchiness to it, so it helps me out. And butter pecans are nasty. I don't like the taste of pecan, so butter almond works for me, and it's good, and that's my favorite.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you're wrong right now, because first of all, butter almond, butter pecan, butter anything ice cream, that's uncle energy. You giving big uncle energy. You giving big deacon energy right now. And also you can't have none of those flavors without the OG. And you know what the OG is? Vanilla. It's the best one. People say it's basic. No, it was just the best for so long that became regular mainstream. All you need is vanilla ice cream and some sprinkles, or what y'all call it out there in Philadelphia, the Jimmies.
The Jimmies.
I know how to speak Philadelphia.
But that's ridiculous. That is utterly ridiculous to say that a plain vanilla ice cream is the best. There's no flavor whatsoever. Like
the flavor is vanilla.
I call it white.
And see, that's why, and that's how white supremacy has come into your mind and has brainwashed the Black community. Because vanilla, when you get it from nature, from the earth, vanilla is blackity black.
I'm just not understanding why. What? This is crazy. This is wild. Because vanilla ice cream is the plainest ice cream you could get. Why do you think that's the best? The only reason why hold on. Listen, you saying vanilla is the best ice cream. Did you know why vanilla is the best ice cream? I'll tell you why. Because you were talking about it's been the best. It was only two. It was only vanilla and chocolate. It was the best between vanilla and chocolate. Now, who's on the white supremacy? That's you. That's
But
you.
who? But the white man.
It was black. It was black ice cream and white ice cream, and you picked the white.
No, the white man took the black vanilla and refined it and bleached it. It's not white in nature. But they said we can't have two black ice creams, so one has to be white.
Wow.
And they couldn't figure out how to make chocolate. If they could make the chocolate white without it being white chocolate, which is not chocolate, if they could figure out that, we wouldn't have no black ice creams.
You are on a new level of bullshit that is like far beyond anything that I've ever heard in my life. But to each his own. I don't hate on people's opinions. I just tell them why they wrong. And I don't think nobody likes vanilla ice cream. Like when you go to the supermarket and you go to Turkey Hill and you see all the Turkey Hills and the Rocky Roads and the cherry vanillas and the butter pecans and the butter almonds and the rainbows and all of that shit you see. And you pick up that plain vanilla, that's what you do.
Sure do.
Why? That only works. I get it. Why? Because you like pound cake, and vanilla ice cream does work with pound cake.
Sure does. Vanilla
And
ice cream with everything. You want a slice of apple pie? Vanilla ice cream. You want some chocolate cake? Vanilla ice cream. You want some dang on sweet potato pie? Vanilla ice cream.
You can use any flavor ice cream. All flavors of ice cream works with pies and cake. You don't have to just have just plain vanilla. You can put any ice cream you like with any pie or any cake that you like. You can do that, And see, I thought you was a person. When I watched your video,
you gonna put strawberry ice cream on your pecan pie?
You sure can. You sure? There ain't no law against it if you like it. I thought, see, you know what? You confuse me because your videos and all of your music sound like you open-minded. You sound like you out there.
Not when it comes to that ice cold milk.
Shit. Huh?
Not when it comes to ice cold frozen milk.
That's nasty as fuck. Now you comparing vanilla ice cream.
Ice cream.
Frozen milk is not ice cream. If you
basically, I'm sorry, they freeze it and then they go like this.
If you put milk in the freezer and freeze it, it's not going to come out ice cream.
You gotta shake it up while it's frozen.
It has other ingredients.
What's other ingredients in ice cream?
Vanilla, sugar, whipping cream. It's a lot of stuff. It ain't just frozen milk. Frozen milk sounds nasty as fuck. Like
you knew what I was saying. Semantics.
No, I didn't. I know what you said. I don't know what you were saying. I know what you said.
I can't believe this.
So I got a shout out
to people.
Alexandra Nicholson was here commenting, and Benny is in here commenting. So
I've been looking on my phone.
I just want to thank those two people that's in here commenting. I'm sorry I don't want to read them because we have an intellectual conversation and I don't want to distract from that. But I just want to say I see y'all. Y'all in here. I noticed you. But anyway, this is the fucked up part because I brought you in here to talk about music, to talk about your career, and we talking about fucking ice cream. Because
I just wanted to debate. I always wanted to come on one of these and just fight with people.
But that's what I do. And see, your ADHD got you on some other shit. My fucked up shit got me on some other shit. And so we almost a half an hour in and we hasn't discussed any music for real.
Okay.
TikTok and fucking ice cream.
Okay.
First of all, I know your background because I've been following you. I know your background because I talked to you. I know that you're a cool person because I've talked to you in person and you brought me in. You let me into your bosom. You snuggled up on me like that. You know what I mean? But these people I don't know. Well, my people from my podcast don't know what's up with you. And I don't want to tell them because I don't want to get shit wrong. I want to assume shit about you. So tell them, like, why are you rapping?
Well, I was actually born a Caucasian. And when I started rapping, the first time I made a word rhyme, I think it was like hello and jello, if I remember. It was so long ago. And the first time I rhymed a word, my skin got a little bit darker. And the more I began to rhyme the words, the more dark my skin became until it got to where we are now. And that's how I became a full-fledged rapper. Yes. Next question.
I can buy that story because hip hop will blacken you right up. That is true. Hip hop
No,
blacken.
but for real.
So
um, so there's like three different ways that this happened. First, I used to be a youth poet until I was 24 years old. I was on a poetry team. We'd travel, go to poetry slams and stuff like that. And then once I was 24 and stopped being a youth poet, I really wasn't writing poetry like that anymore. And then I met Ben, my fiance, in 2018, and he's always done music. And I was like, can you make me a beat? Can you make me a city girl beat so I can be a city girl? I just want to be a one-hit wonder city girl, please. And he was like, no, this is my literal job. Stop playing with me. And then one day, one of his clients didn't come. It was during the pandemic. When his clients didn't come, and I was like, oh, it's city girl time. And he was like, I guess. And so then that's when we made No Other Hoe. And we just recorded it and we were like, okay, whatever. And then after that song, we made either Super Soaker or Pussy on a Nostril. And like it was like this funny little thing. I thought it was gonna be like, like Zach Fox, like just have a bunch of punchlines and stupid shit. And then one day, I was in Atlanta, getting stuff ready for when I went to school. And Ben was up in Michigan, and he was like, hey, Cupcake's going to be in Pontiac. Pontiac's like 30 minutes from our house. Cupcake's going to be in Pontiac. You should see if you should open for her, like joking. And I was like, okay. So I sent the email to the dude, and the dude was like, yeah, girl, come on. And I was like, and it was like, we had 1 week to get ourselves together. And then after, like, when we got to the show, like, it was sold out. It was like 600 people. That's my very first rap show. 600 people. They're like, like, even from my little introduction from being on the stage, we're like, here's Thot Squad. People were like, I was like, y'all don't know who I am. Y'all don't know me. Why are y'all excited to see me? And then from the first song, they were just like it was my concert. And it's like, they don't know a single word of my songs, but it was just the vibes. So going through it, they're singing songs back to me, some of my more repetitive ones. And then afterwards, me and my friends and my sister, we were downstairs in the dressing room, and Ben, he still had to unplug all his stuff. So we're just waiting. And then Ben comes in the room, and we just look at each other, and then we just start crying. And we're like, oh my gosh. Like, and then we were like, oh, this is real. This can be a real actual thing that I can actually do. And so now Ben won't let me make funny songs anymore, but that's okay. But yeah, that's how it's like how I got into music, and then how I took it serious.
I just want to say poetry sucks, don't it? Because I'm not trying to be ignorant because I was a
No,
poet.
no, 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 no.
No, listen. I wrote my whole life. I write books. I write rap songs. I rap them terribly because I'm not a rapper. I can listen. If I could get a ghostwriting gig, I can hook some people up. But me rapping, shit, I don't know. I can write it and it sounds good. My head sounds good on paper. It sounds good whenever people say it. But when I get on that mic and try to do it, feels like shit. But I hate poetry because I write poetry, right? And I put my all into it. And sometimes it's silly, sometimes it's smart, whatever the case may be. But people don't understand poetry. I was going to poetry slams and all this kind of stuff, and it wasn't giving me no good vibes. Like the people that was at the poetry slams I was at was just like, what are you talking about? And it's just like, this is over your head. But then if I dumb it down, I feel like I'm fucking stupid. So I was just like,
I cannot stand modern spoken word poetry. I don't want to hear it in my ear holes. And anybody, listen, express yourself. Express yourself. Just know if your reel comes up and you start off the poem like, when I was little, I said to myself, I will be a superstar. I'm scrolling. I'm scrolling away. And see, my poems, I didn't do that cadence. And so I would get marked down. Like, I stopped slamming. I was like, I'll go to open mic, but I do not want to slam. Because my stuff didn't, just like my stuff now, because it doesn't sound like what you think spoken word poetry is supposed to sound like, I would get marked down. But my metaphors were deeper than, not, well, you can't judge deepness, but like people would be like, he was red like a fire truck. And I'd be like, he was red like, I don't know, an embarrassed white man. I don't know. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the words would just be better.
And then I don't, and I try, I am a hater, but it's fake hate. No, I'm a hater. It's fake hate because I talk shit about LeBron. LeBron's one of the best basketball players on basketball players on the planet, but I talk shit about him. I call him trash because it's fake hate. I hate LeBron. You know what I mean? I do hate. I fake hate on movies. I hate actors. I hate all the shit. But I don't want to be a hater in real life. You know what I mean? All my hate because I talk shit. So when I go to these poetry things, right? And I used to go to the poetry slams, and the motherfucker used to beat me, and I used to be like, that's what y'all like? Because that shit was straight garbage. That shit was garbage, and he wins the slam, and he gets the $500, and I don't get nothing.
And the other problem is that they pick these judges out of the crowd. It's not like the way that the modern poetry slam is structured, I feel like it's not helpful to anybody because each judge is just judging off of what they like. So like if it was like gymnastics or something and there was like a judge for each thing, a judge that only judges wordplay, a judge that only judges like audience connection, that kind of thing, I feel like that would be better. But they just pick some people out the crowd, or they'll pick some people like whoever the judge is. And also, just because humans are humans, they're going to vote higher for people that they know than a stranger. That's just the way humans do it. If it's intentional or not. Like, I don't like the way it is. And the person who invented poetry slams, isn't that a white man? But I heard that he sucks. I don't remember why he sucks, but I heard that he sucks.
Okay. So now back to you, right? So when I saw your name, I was like, okay. And then I saw the SAFO video, which I did a song to, but I don't know how to send it to you because it's in my iPhone memo thing, and they don't let you send that iPhone memo shit out.
Oh, don't ask me how to do nothing on no iPhone because I
I don't
know
know what the fuck, but I got to record a song for it. I'm gonna get it to you one day. I don't think you ever gonna like it. I mean, are you gonna like it because it's your song and I used it and I did
just
good?
Do it right now.
No, I'm not gonna do it right now. What the fuck?
Do it right now.
I just told you I stink at the rapping. I'm not letting other people hear this.
Nah, I'm not gonna judge you.
You is gonna definitely judge
I'm not.
me. No, we don't have to do it right now.
You let your heart out on that.
You're not here to focus on me. I might listen. If I do it right now and it sounds good, they might choose mine over yours. And we here for you. We're not here for me. So I want to dim your light.
You're right. Thank you. Actually, honestly, thank you. You're such a generous man.
Yes, that's right. I'm helping you here, honey.
Yes.
Understand that. We've talked about you. But when I saw when I heard the video in the background and then you had like the cheerleading thing going on, right? So I'm like, okay, that's the squad. I was like, okay, she got a squad. But no, there's no squad.
No.
So yeah, so is squad there so that you can open it up to other people? Like I know Joe, is your best friend and you let her perform with you. I know maybe one day if you like my version of the song, maybe I could spit a verse at the show or something with you. Now, is that so that you can incorporate other people and they just gonna be part of your squad, but they're not in it? I don't know what.
So Thot Squad means that I'm Thot Squad, but whoever likes the music and the movement, they're in the squad. So wherever we go, if you like the music or the movement, my whole squad is here with me all the time.
I like that. I like that a lot because I was wondering. I was just like, what the squad part for? And so that's what I like. And it's just I don't know because when I listen to your rhymes and I listen to your music and I go, did she just say that? And it's just like that. And in my head, I'm like, that's not what we supposed to be saying or whatever.
What do you mean? I rap about good Christian morals and values.
Come on,
and
man.
Jesus.
It's like my daughter's a teenager, so they listen to whatever the fuck they want to listen to. Because I'm not gonna be no prude. I'm not gonna say my daughters. I know they cussing. You know what I mean? I know teenage kids cussing in black, they grew up in the community. So I don't give a fuck. So I played me a song and shit. And then you was like, the song you're like, on Shoe Do, when you was like, and the pussies ain't been showered. My daughter was like, what you know what I mean? And she was like, what is she talking about? And I'm like, and then she said, what'd you say? I smell something fishy. Y'all bitches got my fishy. My daughter did not understand. She was like, Dad, the fuck is going on? And I was just like, mind your business, because this shit right here is popping in this car. And if you don't like it, you can get out and walk because I'm this is a vibe right here. You know what I mean? And it's just like, so I feel like your music is like, I'm gonna say what I want. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna enjoy it. And if people like it, they like it. And if they don't, I can live with what I've done.
Yeah. A lot of the time my music comes from like stuff I wish I could have said. Because I've been weird my whole life and I got bullied a whole lot in high school and stuff, and that really like dimmed my shine. And so now I get the chance to, and I grew up real holy. So now I get the chance to like say whatever I want, and like go back in situations and be like, oh, I should have said this, oh, I should have said that. And so like really just really going in on people from like just in my brain, like, and they'll never know I'm going in on them, but just know there's something so and the bitch was washy, you know.
I grew up real holy too, because I grew up. My mom is a Jehovah's Witness still to this day,
Oh
and I
God,
don't
you
remember,
grew up more holy than me.
and I don't remember a time in my life that she wasn't. So my whole life since birth, I was knocking on doors, putting my suit on, giving out watchtowers and stuff. And I always say, and you know what? I'm not a part of it now because I'm a heathen. I'm out in this world. I'm saying these cuss words. I was on some fuck bitches get money. I was gun toting. I'm that dude, right? But here's the thing: the Jehovah's Witness shit still helped me. Like the holy part is still in me because when I take care of my children and I try to be a good dad and I try to lecture them in a good way and I try to make them good people to society. And when I love on my ladies, well, when I used to have ladies and I used to love on them, I wasn't gonna beat on them, I wasn't gonna cheat on them, I wasn't gonna treat them bad. And that's the holiness I got from my mama. That's how I feel about it. And it also it's like it helped me because when you're Jehovah's Witness, you have to knock on doors. You have to talk to strangers. You have
Mm.
to offer strangers to come into the house of the Lord and be with Jesus and all that shit. And then you have to they make us perform too, like not perform, but we have to give talks and stuff at the Kingdom Hall and stuff like that. So I've been on stage, I've been in front of a mic, I've talked to strangers, I've talked to big crowds. So now look at me. Look at me. I'm on a
Mm-hmm.
mic. I talk shit. I don't give a fuck about strangers. I walk right up on you. I was little, because you're a star. But I still was able to walk right up on you because I had that confidence, and that comes from that part. So everything in your life does something for you. Even though I ain't like knocking on them doors,
Mm-hmm.
even though I don't like this good news of the kingdom and the preaching, but it gave me something.
Yeah. So like my basis, I was in the choir like since I was 3 years old. So like I have a really, really good ear for harmonies. And I really attribute that to being in the gospel choir because you have to keep your part. You have to keep your part, or else people gonna be looking at you like you crazy. Um, and then also I think that because I have an understanding of empathy that I think is way deeper than most people's. Um, and I feel like I learned that through church as well. Like, cause I still love Jesus and everything, but like, my specific church that I was going to, I biggity bounced. And so like understanding like no, when it says love everybody, like literally love everybody, like, and it's like when people are, I don't know, because it's like they're saying like, oh, these people because they believe in this person they're going to hell, but they believe in this person they're going to hell, but if you believe in Jesus you're not going to hell. But like a lot of evil people believe in Jesus, and a lot of evil people are doing what they're doing because Jesus told them to. And I absolutely cannot believe that they're the people that's going to be in heaven. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you're just like a cool person, then I think you're going to be all right. Like,
But,
but if you're like evil, it doesn't. I
mm,
just feel like we ain't going to the same place.
but here's my thing too. Like, what is the people? What is the judgment on cool person? Because, like I said, I'm very loving. I'm very loving to women that I love. I'm very loving to people that I meet, that I build connections with. I'm very, I'm very loving and very nice, and I'm like a decent person in general. I feel like I was being a good dad to my children in general. I feel like, I feel like I got love in here, and I feel like I give it out to the people that deserve it. But I
Mm-hmm.
also feel like I will fuck you up. Like if you cross me, I will fuck you up. Does that make me bad? No, it's just like, but I'm that dude too. Like I can fuck you up. You know what I mean?
See
But that
now,
I'm
and
not
that's out
bad
of
though.
love, and that's out of love. Because here's what it is. Because it's people that I'm like, oh, if I see you ever again in your life, you better pray that the Lord Jesus keeps me away from you. Okay. But that's the thing. That's also the love and respect you have for yourself,
Oh,
which is
see,
who
I
you got
never
to
thought
love
about
before you love anybody else. Now, you can, when I say love everybody, I'm like, I'm not going to actively make sure you are harmed unless you actively harm me. And then out of love, I have to show you why you was wrong so that you don't do it again. Yet, so like once I go a mink, 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 you're gonna know, oh, I can't do that again.
And that's so funny because I was watching I remember because I like Remy Ma, the rapper. I like her a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I like her on Love and Hip Hop. I like her music. I think she's thorough. I think she's one of the best female rappers I ever heard. No matter how much money she makes, whatever, I don't care. But she was on Love and Hip Hop, and I'll never forget this. She was arguing with one of these girls on the show, and the girl said, "It's all right, Remy, because I'll never let you play with me again. A bitch can never play with me twice." And Remy said, "Oh, that's corny." And she was like, "What you mean?" She was like, "Because a bitch can't play with me once." You know what I mean? And I was just like, "That's right. You teaching that lesson the first time. It will be, you know what I mean?"
Period.
So it was like, so I kind of appreciate that. But now, speaking of that, so I I've been adamant about this. I've been saying it on TikTok. I've been saying it everywhere I go. I've been telling people, okay, hip hop now, rap music now, to me, the bosses of rap have tits and ass. The bosses have titties because what these men is doing, I don't fuck with it. It's like it's not a man out that's rapping right now that hasn't been out for years. I fuck with Ghostface, but Ghostface been out. You know what I mean? I fuck with Method Man, I fuck with Wu Tang, I fuck with Kanye, Jay Z, but they've been out. Jay Z ain't doing nothing right now. You know what I mean? These rap niggas been out. The new rap shit, the new bosses of rap have tits and ass because I'm Megan. I'm so Cardi B is like the queen of hip hop right now. I don't care what nobody says. She's doing the bongos. Yeah, she's selling tits and ass, and that shit is working for me because I was bong bong. I'll be dancing to her shit. I'll be rocking to it. I don't really care. What's that girl name? Sexy Red. Sexy Red made a song about her booty hole, and that thing popping. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, I don't care if she's saying her booty hole brown and everybody mad about it. I'm not. I was rocking to that song. Glorilla with that I don't give a fuck tomorrow. Like that's my shit. And I don't have nothing on the men's side to say, hey, this dude is doing it. Like Drake is doing it. I give Drake his props. But for me, I always said Drake is not a good rapper, he a bad singer. Drake is singing terribly and making it sound like rap. That's what he's doing.
And he got too much skin on his head. I can't stand him. I don't like Drake as a person.
I don't like Drake at all as a person, as a rapper, as a nothing. But I'm just saying he's killing it because the numbers and numbers ain't lying about it. People love Drake. I don't know why, but they do. But to me, Drake is a singer that sings terribly and disguises it in rap songs. That's what he is to me. But like I see Bigger Cook on TikTok and Instagram doing music and songs. I see this other girl, CZ Baby, doing music and songs, and I'm like, this is the future of hip hop for me because women are taking over. I didn't like Nicki. I was disappointed in Nicki Minaj's new album. I was kind of disappointed in it. I wanted her to get back a little grimy because bitches been playing with her, and I wanted her to come out and show them why she's still Barbie, and she didn't. She kind of went towards the Drake side of things. Like Drake is killing it. I'm gonna make some Drake style songs. I'm gonna sing some shit, and she's a terrible singer as well.
Oh,
So
dang.
hey, she's not a good singer. She sounds good, but her songs are not made to be sung. You ever
I
know?
haven't heard the only thing I heard from that album was High Heels on My Tippies. That's the
Like,
only thing I've heard from that album. I have not
like,
listened to it yet.
well, you can sing, I can tell. I don't know what you don't want to sing, but you can sing. I can tell you can sing, but I can tell the melodies in your voice. Even when you talk, you have melodies in your voice. So I can tell you can sing, right? But you understand what I'm saying when I say like
Mm-hmm.
only Michael Jackson can sing Michael Jackson. Because
Mm-hmm.
Michael Jackson songs are made to be sung by Michael Jackson. They're not made
Mm-hmm.
to be sung by anybody else. You see what I'm saying? And that's the vibe. So Nicki Minaj songs don't work for her because I know her as a rapper. So when she's singing, I'm like, this ain't this. No, don't do that. Rap some shit. Give me some Roman's Revenge. Take me back. Bees in the trap. I need you to bees in the trap. You know what I mean? So for me, hip hop is belonging to women right now. And you're one of those women on my fucking
Oh,
list. I
thank
don't
you.
care if you don't think you're famous or not. I don't give a fuck about fame. I give a fuck about what I like, and I like your shit. If I didn't, you wouldn't be on here. You know what I mean? I wouldn't talk to
Mm-hmm.
you. I'll still probably put a little promotion up on TikTok because I use people on TikTok. Because if you got a lot of followers, I'm gonna stitch your shit because it means more shit. That don't mean I like you at all. It don't. But
Yeah.
so now you disappointed me because you said that you're not doing no more funny shit. Like, what you mean?
So like, okay,
Because
there
all
was
your
a line. So it's like I still do. I feel like I have more punchlines, but my punchlines are more intentional rather than silly. So like in Pussy on the Nostril, that whole song is just silly and dumb. You know what I'm saying? Um I'm trying to get in your sinuses, boy. Like, what is that? You know what I'm saying? So
funny,
coming
but good.
up
It's still
with,
good though.
well, thank you. But coming up with more words that just being more intentional, and creating like different more layers, I would say. More creating more layers within my music, within what I'm saying. Um, Not just like, oh, I'm just saying this because I think it's funny, but like this is how it flows in the story of what I want this song to be.
Yeah. But you know what's crazy, right? So it's like it's a concept of women rapping about ass and titties and pussy and fucking and all of that shit. And I love it. I love it. Cause what else is the women gonna rap about? I mean, women ain't in these streets. Like what the niggas rap about getting money, being in the streets, doing the drug dealing and all that shit. Women, there were some women that did it. There were some women that fuck you, but it's like, yeah, they got if I had tits and ass, I'd be rapping about, I'd be doing that shit too. You know what I mean? The
And
fuck.
that's what I hate, because let me tell you something about songs and men. These men out here are nasty. Have you ever heard of a man called Kevin Gates? Nasty. Take it back to the yin and the yang twins. Wait till you see my dick. I said I was an adult when I heard the real version of that song. I said, turn on the clean version. I don't need it. Nasty. But you mad at me because I'm rapping about my vagina. But Chris Brown got a whole verse in the dang on song talking about something on my dick. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da, my dick. Da-da-da-da-da.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't say I got boobs.
But it's not even. But the way you do it. You know what I mean? It's the way Cardi B do it. I want to fuck Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? I want to be in there. I want to be bongoing, right? The way you do it, not saying that you have sex with that. I don't want to fuck you. Like it's a different vibe. Your vibe is like, oh, I want to party with this girl right here because she gonna get the party popping. Cardi B, yeah, Cardi B bongos. I want to fuck that. But the way you do it, it's the same, but it's different. Because for me, the vibe is, oh, we gonna party. We gonna have a whole bunch of motherfucking fun. If we end up fucking at the end of the night, so be it. But for the most part, me and her gonna have some fun. Cardi, I'm gonna come in. We gonna get busy, and I'm going to the club. I'm leaving.
I think that
Me and
I think
Cardi
that
don't even gotta talk.
I think that lady rappers are, well, first of all, women always got to work harder to be considered on the same level as men. We always have to work harder. So that's why all our stuff is better, because we automatically have to work harder. And then also a lot of these new kids coming up, they're just rapping because that's the way they know how to make money. So back in the day, it was like, oh, I'm gonna get out the hood, I'm gonna play ball. I'm gonna get out the hood. How am I gonna get out the hood? I'm gonna play ball. Now it's, oh, I'm gonna be an influencer, I'm gonna be a rapper, or play ball as well. But like, because anybody can get on here and go viral out of just the stars, people are like, oh, let me record this on my phone in my bedroom. I'm a rapper now. And it's like, you have no passion for what you're doing. You have no passion for this. You're just putting words together so that you can hopefully go viral. Which okay, I'm not gonna get on my capitalism high horse, but it's like, white people don't have to do that. White people don't be like, how am I gonna get out the hood? Oh, I'm a rap. But okay, but we're not gonna have a socioeconomic discussion. But I think that's why, because I don't listen to none of the new boys at all. The kids be telling me about NBA YoungBoy. You could play an NBA YoungBoy song right now, and I'd be like, wow, who is this nice young man? You know what I'm saying? I have no idea. I have no idea about any of these new boys. And then also the way misogyny works, these boys are just disappointing. Like when the baby first came out, I was like, I like this little man. He's just confident and he doing his rapidy raps. And then he got on that stage talking about gay people and bashing gay people. And I'm like, why would you do that? You were doing just fine. Why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, the misogyny of it all just really just makes me say, you know what? I'm not going to be disappointed. I'm just going to listen to lady people and like maybe a couple few proven men people that have shown that they're not trash as individuals. But that's it for me.
I don't put I don't put money on nothing that I do. That's why I keep my regular job, because that's where I get my money from. Because I can't put money on nothing that I do. If I was putting money on this podcast, I wouldn't say the shit that I say. Because the shit that I say is not going to make me money. Yeah, to get me. I want my people to be like Tyrone, keep it real. I want my people to be like Tyrone, keep it 100. I want my people to listen to me, but I don't want to be fake on here. And to get the money, I got to do things that I got to say things I don't want to say. I got to be somebody I don't want to be. So I don't put money on it. If money comes, great. I'll take the money. That don't mean I don't want to get paid for the shit. But I'm just saying I want to be able to be myself and say my shit how I want to say it, how I want to do it. And when you put money on things, you're doing it for money. Like even when you said these kids are rapping to get out the hood, right? So they rap about things that they feel other people want to hear. They rap about toting guns when they ain't toting them.
Exactly.
They're rapping about things that they want people to hear instead of rapping about what the fuck they want to rap about. Because they trying to make money. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear. That's why I said it. I always said this. When Little Bow Wow was a kid, right? And he was rapping, right? And everybody was liking Little Bow Wow. I said, Little Bow Wow's cool. He a cool rapper. He a cool little kid. None of that shit he's saying in these raps is going to work when he get grown. And everybody was like, what you mean? I was like, Little Bow Wow not going to have nothing to rap about when he get grown, because all of the rapping people that like hip hop like, the gun toting, the drug dealing, the street shit, right? And Lil Bow Wow can't rap about that because he's a kid, so he's getting away with what he's rapping about as a kid. When he gets grown, he don't have no street shit to rap about. Everybody knows Little Bow Wow went in the street. My man got grown, and all he could rap about was dating girls, and nobody gave a fuck because you're short and kind of like, and from what we hear about your dating life, it's pretty bad. So now, where is he at now? Little Bow Wow can't make an album right now. For real, Little Bow Wow cannot make an album right now. What are you gonna rap about?
He cannot.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So when you put yourself in the boxes, you can't get out of the boxes. And I'm not gonna be in the box. I'm not.
Exactly.
I mean, so what is your process like? What are you doing as far as like your goals to? Do you want to be like Nicki Minaj or something? Not copying them, but I'm saying like be at that status of hip hop, being that in them.
Yeah, I think that I don't want to be like one of these Instagram girlies, like where nobody knows who you are, but they know that one song. You know what I'm saying? So like, I want to be like I'd say the closest comparison to me right now would be Lil Nas X. So like, yeah, he blew up on Twitter, you know, with his song and stuff. But now he's got world tours. He's doing fashion shows at Fashion Week, branded, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be that all around icon. So yeah, I can. Yes, I rap. You know, we've seen it all. But I want to produce movies. I want to be in TV shows, be on Broadway. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be able to just throw a rock at something and it'd be like, oh, I think I want to be a late night host for a couple years, and then it's something that I can do, if that makes any sense. Like, just
Right.
the overall icon in all things.
Mm.
That's where I want to be. I
So
think
yeah,
that, and I know I can do it. I just gotta wait for people
you
to
always
know that I exist and say, yeah,
can.
yeah.
So where's the work at?
Hmm?
Not saying you ain't working. Where's the work at? Where's the work going? Like where are we going with how we getting there? If the songs are
Yes.
good, the videos are good, the production, that's wild because you're telling me that y'all don't even have like I picture the whole team, you know. I picture the whole production team and I think so your production's already like out there.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, so what's the? I'm saying the work, not the work as far as the talent, not the work as far as what you're doing behind the scenes, not the work as far as what Ben putting in that work, playing on that piano. Ben made me feel like I was in like the doctor's office that one time when you're live when he was playing the piano, and I was just like, you see the doctor just rocking back and forth. That's how I was on that tour. So yeah, I mean, you all got the music thing down. So where's the work as far as like getting you into the right spots or the right places or trying to meet the right people or what is it just you just trying to book shows or is it a process of like music like actual record labels?
Yeah. So I want to try to stay independent as long as I possibly can. But if the right time comes and the label comes XYZ, um, I think that as far as steps would go, so we are booking shows. I book the shows. I'm calling people. I'm emailing people. I'm booking the shows. Um, we're setting up some meetings. It's just like what I've found out is like now that I'm a little bit viral, I can just like kind of hop in people's DMs and be like, "Oh my gosh, I love your work. We should have a meet. We should like have brunch." And they're like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Okay, uh, let's set it up." Like, you know what I'm saying? Um, I think that what really sucks about the entertainment industry. So I've been a professional actor since 2006, and it's very similar in music, but like it's really about just, I hate saying this, networking, but like when people say networking, it's not just hi, here's my business card. Hi, it's like making a genuine connection with people so that they remember you. Because if you just because you met somebody does not mean that they are going to remember you or keep you in mind for stuff. You know, I've had as an actor, I had a lot of great opportunities to be in the same rooms with people. So like Harry Belafonte, um, I was Audra McDonald, Corbin. I was talking to Corbin Blue one time. Like, I've been able to be in these amazing spaces, and I promise you, they might not remember me like right now, but if I was like, "Remember when you was in Lansing?" Oh my gosh! Like, because you have to make that impression on people. So now it's a matter of doing that in the music world. So next month we're going to Grammy week. We're not going to the Grammys, we're going to the week. So they have like different places and people have all these different events during the week of the Grammys. And I have a mentor because I won this competition with Black Music Action Coalition and Cobalt. And so I have a mentor who she owns a touring company. And so she's helping me to be able to get into those rooms and, you know, get my face seen and people to meet me. But it really sucks because it's like you can't just be like, hey, send out an email, hey, I'm really great. Will you please give me some money and let me be great? Like, it's just knowing a person or being like 2 degrees of separation away from a person, and then it's like, oh, then the connections start connecting.
Yeah, I know. Because like I said, I just like the Starting Five podcast that I'm the podcast group that I'm in now. I never they was talking about wrestling, and I love wrestling, right? And one guy was on TikTok talking about wrestling, and I said I like wrestling too. I put my hand up. Me too, like it, you know. So we was kind of friends, and then he was like, "Yo, you wanna come on my podcast? I got a podcast with these dudes. You wanna come on?" And I'm like, "Sure, I'll come on because I love to talk shit. I'll come on and talk some shit." And I went on here, and then they was inviting me back every week, and I was like, "Am I invading? I'm invading y'all shit. I don't want to be, you know what I mean?" So then he was like, "No." And then he got me right. He calls me up and he goes, I was talking to the other guys in the show, and we was talking about you and you've been guesting a lot, and we was saying, we decided we don't want you to guest no more.
Dang.
And I was just like, the fuck did I do? It's just like, damn, I was talking too much shit. Like I didn't went too far. And I was, I was at home and I was looking at myself like, damn, I'm fucked up. And then he kind of like got me. Like, we don't want you to guest no more because we want you to be our fifth member. Because they lost a member, so they was four of them. They wanted me to be the fifth member. And I'm sitting
That's wonderful.
yeah, but I was fucked up. I thought I fucked up again. I said, damn, this mouth and got me in trouble again. Like I can't say nothing. You know what I mean? But see that I just met that connection. Um, I just met that connection from there. And then from there, I got the J1 Con. And from J1 Con, even though I saw you on TikTok, but me seeing you on TikTok going in, I don't go in the DMs unless I'm cool with enough to go in the DMs, you know? So me seeing you on TikTok and stitching and doing whatever wasn't enough. But then I got the J1 Con, and now look where we are. You know what I'm saying? So the connections work. And
Exactly.
it's just weird how they do that shit.
Yes. And it's like, you also have to know what kind of connections you want to make too. Like, so you knew like you like wrestling. So you want to talk to other people who like wrestling. So I'm not gonna go to some music thing and everybody's talking about freaking Taylor Swift country pop. Ain't nobody gonna want to talk to me at country pop. That's a waste of my time. But I go to something and they're talking about like Doja Cat-ish, Diana Bosch-ish type of stuff. Okay, that's the people that I need to be around. That's how we gonna make some stuff shake. So yeah, and then it's like that domino effect. It's like how did we even get here? Like how did this even happen?
And
Life just be lifing, and it's
and
crazy.
they had no idea what the fuck I was talking about. When I went to them and I was like, I can't wait to go to J1 Con. I'm gonna find that Thot Squad. I told them I was on a mission. I was like, I'm gonna find that Thot Squad and I'm gonna be with her and we gonna do this and that. And they was just looking at me and they was like, are you crazy? And they didn't know who you was. They was like, Thot Squad, the fuck is you talking about? And then when I found them, and then I brought them to the show, they was there that night at your show at the after party thing. I said, yo, y'all just gotta come. Y'all gotta check this shit out. And you wasn't their vibe, but they was vibing through me because I was on that stage with you. I was doing my shit, putting up my big one with you, and they just felt that vibe, and they was just like, even though maybe your music is not for them, they still was like Thot Squad. Tyrone was putting in that work with it. You know what I mean? So now they know who you are. They kind of like know a couple of your songs and shit, and they got to see you perform. You know what I mean? Where otherwise they wouldn't have never saw that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I tried to get that. I ain't saying they don't like your music, but people to each his own. It was like
Mm-hmm.
it's not the vibe.
It's
It's the
okay. Your
vibe for
friends is
me, but
whack. That's all right. I know you don't want to say it out loud. Your friends is whack.
they're not whack. Listen, if you go to Starting Five podcast on YouTube and listen to them, they not whack. They try
Nah,
to
they
fuck with
whack.
me.
They don't like my music. They whack.
They ain't say they didn't like it. It's just not. It's just
That
not
sounds
their
like
vibe.
some
They didn't
people.
say,
They sound like the people who went
yo,
to see Color Purple and didn't know it was a
stop
musical and
it.
then was mad it was a musical.
Stop it. They
Whack.
didn't say they didn't. Look. Now you got my man commenting from the Start Five right now talking about putting words in their mouths. Like, damn, ain't nobody putting words in y'all mouth. I'm not saying y'all
Y'all
did. Y'all
Lisper
said
Lisper said you whack. He said it. He
I
he
didn't say
texted
that
it to
y'all.
me on my other phone. He was like,
No,
yeah, they whack.
They didn't say they didn't like your shit. I'm just saying that they wasn't vibing like how I was vibing. You know what I mean? Like they not on the same level as me. Like I'm infatuated with it. Like
Yep,
I want to
and
be
that's why
part
they
of it.
whack.
Oh my god. Yeah. Man, you're gonna get me in trouble, man. You're gonna get me fucking.
That don't got nothing to do with me.
I'm gonna be kicked out the motherfucking group for real this time. Now I'm gonna be kicked out. Cause they're gonna be like, oh, you let Thot Squad call us wacky, you ain't checking. And then so now I gotta check you. I got listen, it's fake. Check you real quick, but it's fake. Did you hear me? Well, I tried to whisper to you that I was gonna check you for fake, but you didn't hear the whispering. So
Oh yeah. Oh no.
bitch, don't you
I've
talk
been
about my
checked.
friends. Bitch, don't you talk about my friends. You fucking now we done. We done. I'm done with you. Don't ever speak to me again.
I've been checked. You are correct. I have now been checked. I see the wrongdoing of my actions, and I apologize to you and your whack friends.
Look. Oh, he then said, I've been listening the whole time, and I never said you were whack. And you shouted me out in my all that jersey too. So you saw him at the J1 Comedy.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
He
that's
didn't
him.
stop to get no stickers. I remember him.
Huh?
I remember him in all that jersey. I played it on the speaker and everything. And he just kept walking by. He didn't stop to get no stickers or acknowledge anything. I remember him.
Well, at least he acknowledged that you acknowledged him. Damn, you don't have no respect for no one. Wow. I think this was a big mistake. Because you just, you know, you getting me fired. You canceling me and I ain't even get started yet.
Everything I say is a reflection of me, not on Lisper. But I'm just gonna think that Lisper got whack friends. Other people not gonna think that. But Lisper, I think that Lisper got whack friends. But nobody else, y'all don't believe that his friends is whack. They not. They use a little bit, but don't believe it because I said it.
So where are you? Where are you go? I know what you said you wanted to get to. So what's going on? What you got anything in the works right now?
So many things. So January 25th, I have a show in Columbus, Ohio. January 27th, I have a show in Ypsilanti, Michigan. It's outside of Detroit.
I'm gonna be in Ypsilanti.
And that's crazy, but okay, I can't stop you. But also,
it's an 8-hour drive. I can do that. Give me something if I'm in Ypsilanti and I want what you promised me.
What was that?
Because I said if I come to Ypsilanti, I want like all access, and you said,
"Oh yeah, I got
you." Okay then, so
you gotta get up on the stage and twerk something though.
I ain't twerk something.
Yep.
Now look, it's levels to how far I'm going to go. If somebody making it rain in the club, I'll do it.
Okay, we're gonna arrange it.
You know what I mean? They making it rain, I'll twerk this ass. I don't care. I don't know who's gonna want to see it, but I'll do it though. I mean, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. February 23rd, I'll be in Birmingham, Alabama.
Yeah, I'm not
we have a date confirmed, but I don't have any other details.
I'm not doing that.
February. So I want to do like these mini tours every month. So since Birmingham is booked, I want to go Nashville, Birmingham, Atlanta. So I'm looking for venues for Nashville and Atlanta right now.
I'll come to Atlanta. I like Atlanta.
Come on down.
I got arrested in Atlanta for being AWOL from the military. True story.
Okay. Not AWOL from you AWOL from the military right now?
No, fuck no. No. I'm out the military now, but when I lived in Augusta, Georgia, and at military base Fort Gordon, I went to Atlanta to go to their Six Flags. Six Flags over Georgia and Atlanta. And I went there on the trip just to go to Six Flags. I wanted to ride the roller coasters and shit. But I didn't
second. This cat, I gotta let the cat
beat it.
Get up there. There you go. Okay.
Well,
so you went to Six Flags and what happened?
Well, I didn't have authorization to leave the base at that time because I was already in serious trouble. But I left anyways, and I didn't know that they was going to be checking for me, but they did, and so they came to Atlanta and they found my black ass, and I was arrested because I was AWOL.
How did they find you?
Oh, I know how they found me. I can't prove it, but Somebody was bitching and snitching.
Oh, okay, I thought you were gonna say they like got microchips and stuff, but
No.
yeah,
Yeah,
somebody
girl,
was
you
snitching
going
on them.
crazy, man.
Dang,
Girl,
dang.
snitch. Somebody at that base snitched on my black ass. I can't find out. I never know who it was, but it had to be. Because, they ain't going, they
Because
wasn't,
in all of Atlanta, they found you at Six
they
Flags.
wasn't, and that's the thing, they wasn't checking for me like that. They probably went and did a bed check and said, oh, Livingston ain't the fuck here. Where that motherfucker at? We gonna get him. But they wasn't checking for me to come to Six Flags and find my black ass in there. You know what I mean? Somebody said,
Right.
oh, I know where he went. You know what I mean? Somebody told. If I ever
Yeah.
find out who that was, I'm gonna fuck them up. To this day, I'm still mad. I'm gonna
To
beat
this
some
day.
ass. That's right, to this day.
Um,
Um,
January,
Hold
February, in March.
Dan
Huh?
said that I just said earlier that I won't do nothing strange for a piece of change. Yeah, Dan, that was a lie. I'll do anything for money. Anything. Anything for money. Yeah, I mean.
That's very funny.
So what else you want to tell them? Because the time is like.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, so we got a lot of stuff coming up. Just follow, if you follow me, I got a little thing I'm gonna put out. It's like a little graphic that says where I'm gonna be and when. But we got like 12 shows coming up. We just wrote it down. We have a whiteboard so we can keep track of stuff. So we have like 12 shows coming up from now until July.
Okay, so wait. Follow you where? You didn't even tell them shit. I'm not telling
Man,
them.
just Google me.
No, tell them your shit.
Barbara Bush.
That's crazy. That's wild. When people say Google me, right, I'll be thinking like motherfuckers is famous. But if you Google me, my books come up, my podcast comes up. I'm like, I'm a Google search. And I'll be telling people that all the time. They be like, what you mean Google you? Bitch, you can Google me for real.
Google me.
You put my name in Google, my books come up. I wrote 3
Yes.
books that come up. My podcast comes up. Like I'm a Google search. That makes me like the shit a little bit. It do. I don't have to humble myself because I ain't nothing to be humble. You know what I mean? So I don't have to humble myself. I talk my shit and I stand on it.
Yeah. On Instagram.
Who's hot to you right now? Like who is your rap bitches or your rap people?
Oh, I enjoy the Megan Thee
one.
Stallion. I listen to a lot of Rico Nasty. Megan Thee Stallion, Rico Nasty. Missy Elliott, but she's not like right now, but she is right now, but she's not right now. You know what I'm saying? Like she's timeless.
Yeah, she's just the first woman in hip hop to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, though.
You know, just like, lightweight shit, inducted into the Hall of Fame. She's like almost 50 or something. She looks like she's 23, like, lightweight.
Keep that independent grind up because you're gonna make it. See?
Thank you.
No, you just called them right. Don't think of now. Don't be all nice.
Nah, it's okay if he kissing up to me now.
He ain't kissing up. This is sincere shit. I would never have nobody on no bullshit talk to you. So it's sincere when he said that. You know what I mean? Because we're not on bullshit at the Starting Five podcast. We's real men that keep shit real 100 when we talk to each other, when we talk to other people. Because we grown ups. Okay. Facts. Respect. Yeah, I like Diana Boss, but I'm not really a fan of their music, but they just give me something. I don't know what it is. When I see them on TikTok, I get something from them. And that Bobby girl, Bobby is too cute for me. I don't know what it is about Bobby, but that girl got me going. She is too cute. And I can't
when people be like, will you ever do a collab with Sly and the Boss? Will you ever do a collab with Sly and the Boss? Number one, I feel like they're way too famous for me. Number two, I feel like we're on two opposite ends of the spectrum because I'd be like, fuck them bitches, fuck them up. And then they're like, ooh. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, but they're out here doing their thug thizzle.
But I feel like I don't feel like they can adapt to you because like Bobby's too cute. And so she wouldn't be right in your space because she's too cute to be in your space because you kind of like you nasty, you know what I mean? But I feel like you could be in their space easily because you're fun. You want to make fun shit, and they want to do fun shit too. Like their shit is fun. They want to do fun shit. They want to dress cute. They want to be funny. You can throw on an outfit. You can fit into their space.
Here's the problem. I'm gonna write my verse, right? I'm gonna be like do, and I'm gonna spit it for them, and they're gonna be like, "That's why you said the word pussy 76."
No, No, you can't.
We
Yo,
can't put that in the song.
time out. Don't act like you gotta say pussy. You don't have to say pussy. Write your verse to be in their song. You can
There's
do that.
not a single song that
But
I
you
have
can.
put out that
This,
doesn't
ain't-
say the word
this
pussy.
is not a song. This is not a song. This is just a verse from someone else's song. You don't have to say pussy in it.
Nah, I gotta
You,
stay true to my heart.
you don't say pussy in every 16. You say pussy in every song, but not every 16. You got a
Yeah,
16 that
but the
goes
pussy essence is there.
after I
If the
smell it.
pussy essence is lingering,
And the people who are fans of yours are still going to smell the essence. It's still going to be there. The pussy's still going to be glowing. You're just not going to say the word. That's all.
well, if they call me, I'll be sure to think
I'm
about it.
looking that up. I'm going to be all in their TikToks, all in their fucking drawings, like, call Thot Squad.
You
With
think you're
the,
gonna be in their Johns?
you know, I mean, yeah, they're Jones. You know, like, you know where I'm from. You know
Philadelphia.
where I'm from. That's what I'm
Philadelphia. Are you
saying.
gonna be
Like,
eating a cheesesteak when you in the Johns?
yo, cheesesteak is not. Listen, Philly cheesesteak is something to y'all. That ain't shit to us.
Oh.
We eat cheesesteaks. We eat everything. We eat on a regular. Y'all make that shit something. Philly cheesesteak to me, it ain't a Philly cheesesteak. It's a fucking cheesesteak, and I can get it any fucking day of the week at any time from anywhere. Like we don't give a fuck about cheesesteaks.
I didn't know that. I
It's
thought
the
it
people.
was
It's the
sacred to
people
you.
outside of Philly that give a fuck. It is sacred because don't call your shit a Philly cheesesteak in North Carolina and that shit nasty. Don't do that.
But
Just
okay, so if it's a cheesesteak
call
and
it a
it's
steak
in North
sandwich.
Carolina and it's delicious, then you can call it a Philly cheesesteak.
No, you can never call it a Philly cheesesteak. Call that shit a steak sandwich.
And that's
Don't
what
call
I'm saying.
it's not a
You
Philly
gonna say it's not
cheesesteak.
sacred and then tell me how sacred it is.
No, it's not sacred to us, but I mean, it's not sacred for us. We don't give a fuck about it. But like, you can't, if you call it a Philly cheesesteak, that's how you gotta make it. You gotta make it like a Philly cheesesteak. You can't be
Sounds sacred.
you. I mean, it's sacred outside of Philly because I don't want y'all to disrespect the sandwich.
Sounds sacred.
But don't you? It's not about the
Sounds
sandwich.
like you care.
I
You
do.
care about your sandwich.
All right, man, shut the fuck up, man. I'm not gonna stop trying. Yo, this my show. Fuck is you doing? Trying to take over? It's my shit, bro. Like, the fuck? Listen, well, it's more like this. Remember when Birdman went up to the studio that time and he did that? Put some respect on my name.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's like. It's like put some respect on my name. Like if you want to say something Philly, it better be
Put some
right.
respect on his sandwich.
It ain't just about the sandwich. It's anything you say about Philly. If you say Philly anywhere else and you don't got respect on it, then we got a problem. It's not just about that cheesesteak. If you say anything is Philly, if I come to Texas and you saying John but you saying it wrong, you fucked up. If you say water ice and you're not from Philly, I don't want to hear it. That's a slushy. Don't say water ice. That's our shit. You know what I mean? Just like you. You said you put sprinkles on your ice cream. That's right. Keep that shit sprinkles because Jimmy's belong to us. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Sacred.
That's all I'm. Yo, I see what you did there. You ain't fucking with me. I can't. But this has been fun, but I got other shit to do. Cause I got another show. I gotta go on my other show. I got two shows because I'm the shit.
Okay, I won't bother.
I gotta get ready for my starting five show with the guys that do this called Whack. And maybe you should just head on over there at 9:00 if you can on YouTube.
I am, and then I'm gonna be in there. I'm just gonna be in there saying whack.
You can jump in the comments. Well, I welcome you to jump in those comments, but just know, like I said, we grown men, and if you go in there and you say something whack, you will get checked. They will put the comments up there.
Oh, I'm very excited. I love arguing with men.
Well, it's at 9:00, and we're going to be on YouTube, and it's called the Starting Five Podcast. Starting Five with the number 5 podcast. And if you come in the comments, you're gonna get what you're gonna get. I warned you. Okay, I warned you. It's grown man shit over there. Okay, we don't.
Okay, and so, first of all, I am a grown man.
I see that, Miss Pussy.
Hold up, wait. I gotta.
What are you? You a
grown man on?
You a grown man, but you gotta say pussy in every song.
You know who else say pussy in every song?
Who?
Lil Jon.
Lil Jon is not a rapper.
Doesn't matter. He's a grown man.
Is he? Is he a grown man? Because he looks like a child and he acts like a child. You don't look mannish. No. Men don't do that. Grown men don't do poses. Okay. You
I
don't
was supposed to
remember?
be light skinned when I was born.
Oh, you welcome to come on. He said you welcome to come on the Starting Five podcast.
Ooh, okay. I'm being there, and my only goal is to get on y'all nerves. Here we can talk, but when I get over there, my only goal is to get on their nerves.
You can't come on our shit and fuck around now. You gotta have some. You gotta bring something to the table.
I do
Not
bring something to the table. I bring controversy.
I like
excitement.
No. You trying to do my spot? Get your own lane. That's what I do. I'm the devil's advocate on our show. It's 4-on-1 over there. They gotta gang up on me because you know what? Matter of fact, you do come, but you team Lisper. Me and you is teamed up.
Okay, that's fine with me.
Yeah, we tag team. Okay, because I can't have somebody else versus me, especially not you, because you almost on my. I said you almost on my same vibe because you're trying to sun me on my own show. I don't like that, but I'm gonna let you slide.
I was not trying to sun you on the
You're
show.
New here.
I was just informing you. Honestly, I was really trying to you on the show because butter ice creams is for old people. So I was really unking you.
Vanilla ice cream is for old people. Young people like rainbow shit or like pistachio ice cream.
Why you need butter in your ice cream?
They don't like vanilla.
Why you putting butter in your ice cream?
Vanilla is the first ice cream ever made on the planet.
Which makes sense.
That someone would eat. My ice cream old people shit.
Who looked at the ice cream and said, you know what this need? A slice of butter. In the ice cream? Diabetes.
No, you know what they look
at. Heart problems, heart disease.
It needs
high blood pressure.
That's what this ice cream needs. It needs nuts.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Nuts, you like nuts.
That's what's in your ice cream.
I like nuts.
It sure is. There sure is nuts in your ice cream.
It is. It is. I ain't gonna lie about that.
Right,
yeah, I gotta get out of here. So you're gonna have me here all night. And you don't like to go to bed. I don't know about you.
Okay. I'm done talking.
All right, so this was great. I appreciate you coming on. We still in business. I paid you. You know what I mean? I think it was a little much, but you know. But you know, business is business. And with that being said, thanks for coming. You got any shout outs, any last things you want to say? Go ahead and say it now.
I want to say shout out to my homie, to the big homies. You already know what it is every single day, all the time. Shout out Barbara Bush. She the real one. And yeah, that's it. Gang gang.
All right. That's it. Thanks for coming. I'll see y'all next time. I gotta hit that end button. I'm ending it. Stop posing.
Is it done?